Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Thursday night. We're almost through. We're almost through. It's almost the end of the week. Let's actually not lean back in our chair. Let's actually get up and nice and close and personal with the microphone. I could make a joke here, but I won't. But tonight, we're going to be playing a little bit more of EDF, and we're actually going to be finally playing the last of the PA gears. So the last class you can actually play in Earth Defense Force Iron Rain. I believe it's called the Prowler. And I didn't know it actually had the ability to... I'm just going to say the word possess. That seems like the best word to use right now. The word possess. Other enemies. Or actually, like, it's strange enough to be able to actually command other enemies in this game. Which hopefully we'll be able to experience that. Seems like we can actually control the Ravagers. I'm still surprised, like, the Ravager is just a common enemy. Because... I'll say this right now from my current experience playing this game. I kind of feel like they throw everything at you and not, like, slowly build it up. I mean, the one thing luxury I guess EDF 4.1 had was like, okay, we defeated the aliens, we sent them off on their way, and then we realized, oh, they're actually back. And it slowly built up from there, so you get that nice gradual increase of why you're fighting. Like, they first throw the bugs at you, they throw the giant insects at you, and then they slowly work it up to the actual aliens themselves. And I kind of like that. You know, and of course they'll throw like the new types of insects and such, or the dragons and the bees or hornets, whatever you want to call them, in EDF 4.1. This one here feels like it's kind of all over the place. I don't know if it's like just not having a proper focus, but it really feels like it's not... how to say it? Like, there's progression, they're adding new enemies and such. Like, scorpions, honestly, I'm surprised actually, now that I think about it. It's like, why didn't we see scorpions in EDF 4.1? Like, those are nice touches, but man, oh man, this game is brutally difficult, though. Like, that's probably the one thing I will say, and I kind of want to criticize it just simply because of the AI programming, because it's not fun when every enemy goes after you. There has to, like, I don't mind knowing that some enemies might go after you, but when you're dealing with, like, your special ops group that you don't even really know their faces or anything like that, and yet they're trying to build character and they're not showing their faces, it feels like it's a muddied mess. That's honestly kind of what I'm getting with this game. Like, it wants to be taken somewhat seriously, yet it knows it's EDF. It knows it's propaganda. Or it should be propaganda, but they're not treating it as propaganda. I mean, but, you know, the one good thing though, and let me actually say this, like, the core gameplay is perfectly fine. Core gameplay, not a problem at all. Well, let's continue our campaign here. On mission 18. Jesus. I knew I forgot to do something. I was completely exhausted from work today. Oh well, we're doing this on the fly. Where the heck? Presets! The lovely, lovely thing called presets brings our next preset here. Preset number 4. No, that's preset. Yeah, we're doing preset number 4 here. What are you doing to me, game? Come on, that's not the EDF way. That's not the EDF way. Give myself a nice lean and mean here. This will only take a second. Base number 5 has the most fabulous of lips. Like, it's weird you can actually just remove his eyes. It's cool though. It definitely is cool though. Facial hair. Clothing. I'm sorry. This is fashion. No. Oh, Prow Riders. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not digging the, spider eyes here. Gotta be real with ya. Oh, that's kind of nice, though. No goggles. Hang on a second. Oh, we have glasses now. Such sophistication. We don't need no. Being different is the essence of fashion. This style completely goes against the intentions of EDF Command. Exactly. That's why it's fashionable. Let's get our Prow Rider gear on. You know what? This actually will be the time here. Rock and roll with this Prowler gear. Is there actually a Prowler armor? They really actually haven't given us any, they really haven't given us any new, like, gear or anything like that. Basically buy all my clothes. Wait, I'm sorry, what's that? That's the weirdest helmet. I mean, it works, but still. There we go. Let's put on that PA gear. Prow Rider! The latest PA gear, based on prototype gear developed by the Kindred Rebellion, which was obtained, analyzed, and completed by EDF. Average defense, high mobility, and a little bit above average item capacity. Its energy move, the E-Needle. This gear stands above the others for the astonishing mobility of its wire-powered E-Needle ability, and the G-Lyre ability that can be used during overdrive to deploy a giant creature. However, the experience of a truly seasoned soldier is essentially in order to effectively control the oft-erratic E-Needle and harness the potent G-Lyre. I could say Glier, but that just sounds ridiculous. Point capacity, we really haven't invested in that. EDF. Oh, we got Scorpion Hunter. Alright, we'll just go with EDF. Coloring. Color our PA gear, and why? It has to be red. I just like red. Ooh, what's this? G-Lyre is a living weapon summoned when the Prowler's overdrive. Oh, when using the Prowler's overdrive ability. Interesting. You literally. Oh my god, you actually just outright summon an ant. That is creepy. Oh my god, ugh. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. The first G-Lyre that the EDF mobilized in actual battle. Essentially a living tank. The G-Lyre is a giant creature. Hang on, there's probably more. There it goes. Which sends neuropulse waves after linking to the giant creature's nerve fibers. This specimen is a storm ant that was plundered from the Rebellion's base along with the Prow Rider technology, and is currently the EDF Science and Technology Bureau's top research priority. After repeated field testing, G-Lyre is now being used by the Blast Team. But much of its control mechanism remains shrouded in mystery. Some would call it a black box that could go wrong at any time. All we can do is trust the bug geek, tech expert that the EDF Science sent with it, who claims it is a kind and gentle creature. Mid-range support Lyre. Oh right, what's his attacks here? Fang Thrust and Acid Blast. Ooh. Mid-range support G-Lyre. This captured wolf spider, controlled using technology obtained from studying specimen number 1, is the G-Lyre completely developed by the EDF. As with the standard wolf spider enemies, its net attack is not a source of damage, but it can be strategically used to impede enemy movements. Its jumps cleanly exceed 30 meters, allowing the user to easily escape from any situation. According to Japan, by complete coincidence, the pronunciation of G-Lyre is very similar to Jiraiya. Oh, huh. A legendary ninja who rode on a giant toad. a G-Lyre designed for use at raid missions. This G-Lyre was developed by the EDF by applying the technology obtained from Specimen Number 1 to a captured Deathstalker. This monster has the power to make concrete buildings crumble just by walking, and is the bug geek, G-Lyre attack expert's favorite. Both of its attacks can only be used at close range, so the best strategy is to rely on Terran's defensive capabilities and charge head-on towards enemies. During G-Lyre experimentation, there have been reports of neurological link between the test subject and the giant creature becoming too strong. When this happens, test subjects claim to lose control of their thoughts, and sees bugs as delicious. To avoid becoming a human scorpion, it's probably best to get off the creature as soon as the overdrive ends. Ugh. So, it can destroy buildings, can walk on walls, or just jump really, really high. Oh, attack number 2 is release babies for the spider. Ugh. I'm actually surprised the... No, actually, I don't know which one. You know what? We have to use all 3.
Hey, closer. What you need?
But, you know, I will say one thing about this year. What is with the weird titles? Seriously. So we actually, did we even get the sniper rifle achievement? No, that's... Hang on a second, I'm actually looking at Steam achievements right now. I'm actually seeing here, did we actually get sniper rifle achievement? I don't think we did. Because we really didn't use the sniper rifle. We did not use the sniper rifle all that much. Sniper rifle. We only have 1 unlocked, but that, you know, actually might be a good time to use it this time. You know, actually no, I want the sniper rifle as my second weapon. Let's actually see what we can do here. Missile launcher. What's something we haven't used? Something we haven't used at all. We use the minigun. Energy thrower, maybe? You know, that actually works. That works perfectly. We can take these. Let's get ourselves some health items here. Quick feeder. Oh, I see. One's regeneration versus instant. Okay. You know, actually, let's see. How much does it cost? Oh, this costs nothing.
You're gonna love this guy.
Get all the healing items, because this game does not give you much healing. And I'm okay with that. What's this here? We got some new guardians. Item drop versus E. What's this do? A laser flare that requests a skyfish customized as a transport drop to drop combat supplies. Interesting. Oh. Huh. So basically, it literally is an item drop that drops more items. You know, if you really want to support someone, that would be the best way to go. You know, one other thing I'm definitely overlooking? You can actually it's expensive, and that's the reason why I'm not unlocking them, are the vehicles. Like, even the skyfish and such. Black Mars. Ooh, that actually looks really cool. We can rotate this sucker. That looks awesome. I'm a little worried, though. Oh, cool, we got Nightcrawler. Well, we got... I'm sorry, I like the Velgata design. Give me a Velgata any day of the week. This... It looks nice. Grenade cannon versus a rifle cannon. Interesting. And you can always have a truck. Weapon, Honkhorn. A car that the EDF confiscated from a civilian. Interesting. Alright. First things first, just to make sure we're okay. We can actually practice our weapons here. Because I do not want another issue again. Okay, so that's... Oh. Oh, you really gotta get good with this gun. What the? Oh, that was weird. Oh, you... They were not kidding. Oh, I see. Even their feet actually look like they're tabby. Interesting, though. That's much better than, Oh, that's gonna be such a rough decision to go with here. You know what? We do need the achievements, honestly. It actually has good range if you arc it. This actually has good range if you arc it. Wait, is this... Okay, you don't take fall damage. Huh. Oh, that is the weirdest camera angle. Special attack? I didn't even see what the special attack is. Oh, it literally charges in the enemy. That's funny. Oh, that is awkward. Oh god, it turns into tank controls, that's why. That is weird. Oh, don't tell me I can only do it once. Alright. So, let me see here. Okay, so you press space twice to actually undo it. That is... Okay, so there is a range. Or maybe not. No, there is a range. There's very much a range. Oh, I see. Okay. This is... Huh? What the... Oh! You know, you actually have some pretty good air. Interesting. Okay. That's actually a lot more useful than I thought it would be. Alright, well, I think we'll... I'm not feeling the sniper rifle, honestly.
How's your finances going?
It's really good damage, though, and I don't know why I'm hesitating on this. It's like all the others just will do pitiful damage. And I know this, and I shouldn't actually get any of the others. How do you have a sniper rifle that does 18 damage? Alright. Alright, enough messing around here. Let's embrace ourselves here. The Hive Craft returns. The description here. Emergency! The Hive Craft has appeared in the urban area. Many citizens are still in the area. Dispatched immediately to join Frost, Cloud, and Drought to cover Squall Team. We're evacuating the area. Alright. Let us begin our mission. Generations along with peak, each time. Generations are potentially experimental engine cores. Third-generation weapons are developed based on feedback and field data from second-generation
Has
weapons.
appeared in Area A02.
It just had to appear in a defense priority level AA area.
Ew.
Look, the Hive craft.
Last team, take them on!
Everyone, get moving! Let's wait on you!
See, the game needed more of that.
This area is defense priority level AA. Many of the EDF sponsors live here. We must keep damage to a minimum. Last team will take those meteors, destroy them before they hit.
Yes, sir. We will destroy the meteor in the air to prevent damage on the ground.
Did I actually just...
Good work, Closer.
Who invited that? You stinking up.
Squad leader to Maeve. Citizen evacuation rate is 57%. Meteor damage has blocked the evacuation route. Provide alternate route.
Roger that, squad
Can I
leader.
even shoot this thing down?
Commander?
Maeve, I'm putting you in charge of guiding the evacuation.
Nice.
Ah!
Commander-in-Chief, this is Mangle. EDSF has approved use of the satellite laser. Coordinates are already set. Energy charge at 20%. How much longer? 4 minutes, 12 seconds.
Oh
We're
no.
counting on you. Last thing, as you've heard, we will attack the Hive craft with a
That's a
satellite
lot of
laser.
energy gems over
Buy us
there.
time.
And I'm gonna be greedy.
I can't fire. What gives?
Here's another.
Although I will admit, this time this really does work. No, no! Oh, that is... This is kind of cool, actually. What? No! Oh, come on. Really?
I can't decrease the power output.
Meteor showers about to fall.
So this is what
What, can I not...
is capable of.
Thank you. I was about to say, if I couldn't get that... Would have been a tragedy. Further down.
Shoot down the meteors.
Oh dear.
To maintain flight.
Closer. What the hell are we up against here?
Ravager signal on the radar.
Now protect the target's gonna be destroyed.
We have to press the attack.
You telling me a human can move like that after sleeping for 7 years?
Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, come on.
There's more coming.
That is... Oh no. Well, I did that to myself.
This is not good. Is this for real? How can anyone be that good?
I don't want to have all the praise in a game, I'll be honest.
Please, destroy the meteors.
Yeah.
Wow. So they don't even need us.
Oh no, I missed.
That was amazing. Like a superhero in a movie.
Shoot down the meteors.
Gotta admit, this Proud class is actually really, it's really speaking to me. It's no wing diver.
Good work.
It's no wing diver. I will say that. But it definitely deserves its...
Enemies approaching. Look out.
Defend that protected target.
Meteor showers about to fall.
any longer.
Not yet. Just a little more.
Oh, I better get that quick reload. Reload. Shoot.
You telling me a human can move like that after sleeping for 7 years?
There's another.
This is Maeve. All the citizens have been evacuated.
Satellite laser energy charge is at 90%. Connecting trigger to HQ.
Oh, you can actually even connect to the Ravagers. That's amazing.
Last team, the satellite laser will come down
I
soon.
don't like you have to wait. Like, the guns aren't passive reloading though.
Energy charge at 100%. We're ready. All right, fire satellite laser.
Yes, sir. Firing satellite laser.
I just realized I almost let the city get destroyed.
Huh? Target has disappeared. The Hivecraft has disappeared.
What? It got away?
Oh, that's not good.
The meteor attack and now teleportation. This is nothing like what we saw 7 years ago. So the Hivecraft has evolved. Dave, call every nation's EDF HQ and the board to gather for an emergency meeting. We need to discuss our next course of action.
This is over. I'm gonna retire and kick my feet up back home.
This is actually a really cool setup. I've collected no gems. 32%. Good job. Well, we still got an A rank. That's fine. Still a lot of money.
Hey, I saw some rebellion members at the last ant race.
Messing around in neutral territory.
I'd say. They won huge.
And how'd you do?
Don't ask.
I'm sorry, the end stage banter it just doesn't do the same thing. Ooh, biosuits and t-shirts. New clothing. We needed these. You know, it's no... We also get we literally also got t-shirts. Novelty swag handed at EDF recruitment events. I gotta admit, I'd wear it. I'd wear it. I don't normally, honestly, actually, I need to replace a lot of my t-shirts. I wear a lot of non-branded t-shirts and such. Well, actually, heck yeah, I'll buy it. And I'm also gonna use this one. It's a lower body like. Let's see. There's the biosuits. God, it honestly looks like it's like plastic or something. This is the weirdest biosuit. But it makes him look different, and that's the important thing. That's the important thing. Alright, what's our next mission here? Remnants among the ruins. We thought we've seen the last of the Hivecraft, but it seems that was wishful thinking. It immediately reappeared in another city, nearly destroying it before disappearing once again. However, many attack pods remain amongst the city ruins. Protect the surviving citizens by destroying those attack pods. Can do. Can do. Antlines are anti-aggressor hand grenades filled with low-purity energy gems. In addition to delivering a powerful explosive attack, they can have various other effects, including releasing freezing
This
gas.
mission is to eliminate the aggressors. Message from Recon Satellite. This area is already surrounded by enemies.
No, not again. Let's get started.
This this is gonna be a thing. Anything that kills these guys as quickly as possible, I'm all in favor. Oh, they have more health. Hang on a second. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, that actually counted. Alright, fine, if you're all after me. Wait, can I actually do that? Oh my god, that is amazing. That is amazing. That sucks. It looks like you can't actually connect to it multiple times. I really wish actually this would reload at the same time. Damn it.
It's even larger than expected.
What? Why can't I quick reload this? Hello? Game? Can I not quick reload? That's... Oh, there he goes. Okay, now I can quick reload. That was a weird bug. Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, I don't get it. Why can't I do a double tap against this thing?
Enemy transport ship confirmed. It's too high to engage.
Okay, this isn't... I realize I know I picked a bad setup, but still. Oh, I'm trying. I'm failing, but I'm trying. I am completely useless. Oh, these actually do damage. That's what's going on with attacking these things. Why? Oh, why doesn't it work? There we go.
Oh, look at those flying things. What a way to instill fear.
Ah, not ideal. Not ideal. You're a friendly neighborhood prowl rider. Alright, that does it. I'm just gonna kill these guys. Like, they definitely have... Oh, shoot. I should have done that. Which... Oop. Actually... You... Let's actually jump off this building. So the thing I'm noticing here, I'm clearly getting hit by the enemies, and that's causing me to lose my my ability to stay grappled to a target. Also, kind of wish there was a passive reload. This game kind of screams out it needs it. Heck? Oh, an MIA drone. Ah, of course. Hang on there, EDF soldier. Oh, wish you could sing a song with me. Oh, it just pushes them away. I'm working on it, somehow. Totally not spending my time picking up these gems because I feel completely useless. Alright. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna have to slowly pick off everything one by one. You know, this actually would be a pretty good team setup. Long messed up. I can see why this is actually really good as a gun, though. Still, this is a little drawn out for single player. Shoot, I missed the chance to actually do a quick reload. At least I'm better aiming than Church. Shoot, I missed again.
Pods, huh? Let's bet dinner on who can take down more.
Shown up my team blast. Charge!
You know, when you get in succession, it works.
Whoa!
It does feel cool, though, if you... Whoops. Darn it. If you end up actually landing your hooks. Like, that is cool.
Malfunction?
Malfunction indeed. What? Really? I can't... Really? That's weird. That is really weird. Why can't climb some buildings and can I climb others? That's actually really strange. And you dropped a gem. I stopped for gems. Sorry, I'm still used to having spacebar be jump. I gotta say, this Prowl Rider is actually pretty cool. Like, I'm glad at the very least... Please... Okay, that was newspaper. I was about to say, like, that's the largest piece of newspaper I've ever seen. Really? You had to blink. There you go. I might switch my weapon for the sniper rifle. I kind of wish I had more ammo. Like, as a one-hit punch, it's really good. Like, it probably actually is... Like, I'd probably argue it might actually be the best of the sniper rifles.
Right! Follow Team Blast!
More enemy backup.
Had a feeling.
Come rain, or shine, or bug. I'm all about getting this over quickly and getting my hands on a gold one.
Let's get those gems. What the heck is going on here? Whoa.
transformed on me.
It has transformed into a more mobile form. But why didn't it come out like that from the start?
Oh dear.
Damn, plating.
Ah, it transformed in desperation. It must be vulnerable somewhere.
Nice knowing ya. Oh dear. Let's not find out what this thing can do. Oh dear. Oh my god, what the heck was that?
More backup.
Enemy sighted.
Okay.
We're really between the rock
I'm
and
okay
hard
with the
place.
genocide gun.
It ain't Mr. Scourger.
Oh, come on. My buildings! Oh my god, can I... Oh. I was about to say, it's like, oh, if I can ride this thing. You can stop now. I will say, it's really weird. Like, WASD does, like, you just stop at random moments. Come on, seriously? Not more of these things. Oh no, It's weird now I'm actually more fearful of the little guys.
It's broken.
Stop hitting me. Hey, how's it going? One more thing. Human kite. Let's go fly a kite up into the atmosphere. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. If this bloody thing would not hold still. How's it going, one more thing? How's your night going, man? Oh, come on. Oh, why does it stutter?
That one's mine.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Can't love that, though. Just got home a little while ago. How about yourself? Work has been exhausting. Honestly, I actually pretty much crashed the moment I finished work today. So, it hasn't been particularly productive. I will make some complaint about the aiming in this game. I don't know if it actually is the complaint about mouse acceleration, but still. It's fine, man.
Malfunction.
You know, everyone goes through the grind. You know, I still remember one thing, like John Dane actually said, is that at the end of the day, you know, for a lot of people, your average person, which I am, you know, you're struggling to get by and such. You know, you're trying to do the best you can with what you've got. And particularly with the, you know, speaking of games directly.
Cooling terminal unit.
Oh, I actually overheated. That, you know, that actually recharged really quickly.
It's broken.
What the heck are those? Ah, shoot. No. I'm actually surprised this does damage. I'm honestly surprised that does damage.
The enemy can fight faster than us? Not fair! How is it possible to move like that?
Where the heck is this crystal? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to find this one crystal here. But this is how I'm choosing to spare my spare time. Like, you'll be lucky to get a couple hours of game, and so it's like, why not stream it? I really do need to start doing a couple of things. Like, it's funny, was it? It was Shroud's announcement that he moved to Mixer. It makes me realize, like, and someone made a comment. I was watching the Philip DeFranco show, and it was interesting. Someone actually made a very witty yet very smart comment, is that the real winner isn't Twitch, it isn't Mixer, it's YouTube.
The enemy. Looks like it's all clear. Last team, headed home.
And the reason why he says that is that, well, every single streamer posts all their VODs and such on YouTube. So even with everything even with Shroud moving to Mixer... Oh, that is definitely one more building.
Recharging energy.
Aw, darn. I just can't go everywhere. Everyone's like, only YouTube is the one who really still benefits. Like, it's actually surprising that Twitch and Mixer... You haven't watched Philip DeFranco in years? You know, he makes good content now. It's like, how to describe it? Like, he still does the basic gossip stuff, but it's not like the, but he really, like, has taken a major turn towards being maturity and trying to actually, basically create his own news channel. When I say news, I mean, he covers the events, he does give his opinion, but it's like, here's the actual events, here's the research, and then here's his personal opinion on it. But it's not like, what was it, it's not extreme, like, left-wing or right-wing, where it's like, oh, I love the personality, I love the person stuff. It's more of, you know, his opinion is the smallest part of it. I was actually hoping for a radio broadcast.
New weapons list.
A new assault rifle, new sniper rifle, new laser rifle, new grenade launcher. So he actually is really trying to actually do a news series, and it's actually pretty
how's
good.
Your finances going?
We actually just got the... achievement for the energy thrower. That's not bad, honestly. Energy thrower is pretty nice. Yeah, he's carved out his nice little niche. Like, he literally has made something very interesting. Oh my god, please tell me. Let's see. Firing range, reload time. I have to try this. I have to try this railgun here. Decrease aim, delayed trigger response, penetrates through enemies. Decreased aim speed while firing? What? You know what? Actually, no. That'd be 2 long-range weapons. Yeah, he's guarded. It's like, it's kind of like, okay, at the end of the day, you know how a lot of people, like, they used to watch news? That's kind of what it basically is. It's like, here's a nice little 13 minutes of something that actually happened in the world. Especially when a lot of jobs just kind of like, you're just completely engaged in that little thing, and you don't get to experience the world at all. It honestly actually sucks, in retrospect, when you realize you're not when you're working that type of job. How am I liking the class? You know, I gotta admit, I'm kind of liking it right now, but I'll admit, Newton, your recommendation of the sniper rifle, this is a pretty beefy sniper rifle. This is a very beefy sniper rifle. Only thing I regret on it is, even with the quick reload for 5 seconds, it does a lot of damage, packs a lot of a punch, but I don't know. I feel like you can get more. But the more, you know, actually I'm just looking at it now. This does have the longest range. It has the most damage. It's basically like the whole... I just need to find a better weapon to kill the smaller units. Like, this is clearly like your equivalent of your rocket launcher and such. There's really nothing that actually equals that, though. That's the surprising part. Like, that's the real sad part, actually. There's nothing with, like, a quick reload or anything. Like, this one's actually not bad. I just realized I'm not comparing apples to apples here. There you go, that's better. Like, I only regret that it doesn't reload passively. I'm starting to notice that guns don't reload passively when you swap. I don't know if that's something with the trooper. I don't know if that's a specialty with the trooper or not. There's a lot of little things. It's like I kind of wish we're there. Like this one actually, you know what, this one's actually not bad. This actually isn't so bad. It doesn't have the punch, but it has the range. In one shot a second, so in 5 seconds you're pumping. Well, actually, that's not bad.
Thanks, bud.
It does like. You know what? Actually, we need to actually get a different gun here. I need something to take out the little guys. That's what I need right now. I need something to take out the little guys. And I can't decide what that should be. I should probably actually play safe and just get an assault rifle. We got a lot of assault rifles now. What is with this setup here? 10% probability of doing 200 damage. What the? 0.1% probability of doing 33,000 damage. What the heck? What is with this game? First firing. $18 damage. Yeah, those are weird. These are weird assault rifles, actually. Range increases the longer you fire. Delayed trigger response pushes enemies back. That's not bad, actually. Guns are expensive, though. Firing range is 160. God, all these guns are like really weird now that I'm looking at them. Quick reload possible. 35 damage. Interesting. Like, it feels like the C weapons should be better, yet I'm not feeling it. Really quick reload time for this one. What does it mean by delayed trigger response? First firing. I'm looking for something that's actually accurate. And I might not find it here, unfortunately. God, I'm not a fan of the assault rifle. That's kind of sad for me to say. Why would you laser rifles? Laser rifles were pretty decent. You know what? Laser rifle's not bad. You know what am I doing? Let's be honest, we're here to do stuff new and try stuff that's new. No, that'd be really dumb of me. I can't use that gun. I hate myself when it comes to this sort of thing. What weapon should I bring, guys? I gotta ask that question. What weapon should I bring? What would you recommend? An assault? So we're using the sniper rifle. I'm still working on that achievement. But I want to try and get some of the others. But I feel like with the only real options left are like laser rifle, sword, you've got and railgun and satellite weapon. But I don't feel comfortable using both of those with the sniper rifle. It doesn't feel right. I need something to take out the little guys. Any recommendations? I am open. It doesn't have to be a specific gun, it could just be a category. And I will commit to it. I'm surprised how inexpensive some of these guns are.
Right away. Just no returns, okay?
I know, it's a hard decision. Honestly, this one's actually really good. It's because it's the most accurate, aside from this one. It's not much of an upgrade. You know, we might just go with this for a second. But if you guys think of a weapon you'd like me to try out, let me know, and I will do it. Speaking of which, I haven't actually used our overdrives. That's one thing I'm really bad at. A giant appears. Quake team currently batting the Kindred Rebellion is reporting a massive monster that appeared in the forest area. We've only gotten scattered reports from the battlefield. Join Quake team to exterminate that giant monster while keeping the rebellion at bay, too. Interesting. No, I didn't. I'm trying to get the, But the one thing about the railgun, I'd buy that and try it out, but... Come on. Game. Work with me here. Buttons work. Yeah, so I didn't buy them yet. You could try it out. But I wouldn't want to because of just how long it takes to reload. Like, I'd use this as a substitute for the sniper rifle, but I want to get the sniper rifle achievement first. So once we get the sniper rifle achievement, I'm all for using the railgun here, because this is clearly the class of, like, here's a heavy-duty, punch it, and they're dead. I'm totally keen on actually trying that. Oh, so you can recover from poison. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. What kind of fan of EDF am I? I can't even remember the monster's name. I'm blanking. I am blanking on the name.
I don't believe it. How could a creature like this exist?
It's a monster.
The monstrous creature's powers are unknown. Stay on high alert. Also, we have reports that the rebellion has been looting amidst the chaos. Watch out for them.
As soon as they show up, bam, I'm taking them out. We will join Quake on site to attack the giant creatures and the rebellion.
Team Blast. What a relief.
Oh, what's his name? It's Godzilla.
Team Blast. Let's assault the enemy.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Take squad 1 and 3 and get out of here, Adele.
Fisa, but...
Oh dear.
Can't leave now. There's still some gems left.
Fisa, remember that monster? Don't be too reckless, okay?
Oh my god, this is actually really bad. These!
Damn hyenas. Just what we need.
They didn't expect the rebellion.
Oh, I needed an explosive weapon.
An undocumented giant creature. My impression was that they have always avoided certain risks.
It means the
Oh, dear.
rebellion's just as desperate as us.
God, I'm trying to remember what's... Eric Guinness, that's his name. Eric Guinness. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh my god, it overheated my PA gear. That... Oh my god, I am blinded. You. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Get out of my life. Oh, come on, that's just auto way. Yes, please leave. I need these gems. They're mine. Oh my god, I do not want to be this close to this thing. Oh, not what I wanted. I wonder if I can jump on him. Ah, oh my god! Okay, this is disturbing. I don't know. Oh. I don't know how I'm not squished, but I'm just thanking my lucky stars I'm not dead yet.
Yes, sir.
Also, I'm sort of... Get out of here. Oh, come on! At least the assault rifle stops them in the tracks. Oh no! No! Stop burning me!
Exterior temperatures rising to abnormal levels.
That is a lot of... Guys are just ramming me now. Come on. Throw me a line here. Of course I miss. At the very least, like, I'm noticing jumping with the Prowler really gives you a lot of air. It's actually a benefit to jumping. Which is really nice, actually. Did not mean to actually press that button, but it works. Finally look like they're dying. Get out of here. Gotta admit, these assault rifles are really... Yeah. At least I'm far away from the air Guinness. Unless he starts looking my way again. He is looking my way again. Oh no, I'm gonna jump hard. You know, I'm surprised how he's constantly in shadow. You have a very disturbing face. No, stay back.
This is the Commander-in-Chief. The board has concluded you can't target is here, the west coast of America. No, that's no surprise. Recent new weapons, their peculiar behavior, and now this monster. All taking place here on the west coast. The
West Coast is the best coast.
continue to appear in areas under our jurisdiction.
I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that.
Alert.
Commander, high energy signal above the mission area.
Speak of the devil.
The Hivecraft.
Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I love that, actually.
Reinforcements. Be on your guard, everyone.
So the Hivecraft's been called back.
Look, the Hivecraft.
Hey, look! The Hivecraft! Hey, there's some light coming from the Hivecraft!
Oh. What the? What is it doing?
Hit confirmed.
What?
Disappeared.
I'm confused. Aren't these things controlled? Oh,
The monster's leaving.
The Hivecraft's controlling it?
Now is our chance. Eliminate the remaining enemies.
Roger that. Let's go.
yeah, this is weird. Oh, dear. Oh, nope, nope. Nope, you stay away from me. All of you stay away from me. God, why did you pick such a crappy gun? You know what, actually, I just realized something. Oh, get on. Jump! Release the babies! Release the babies!
I'm gonna fall back for a sec. Power's low. Damn it.
Release the babies! Alright. Oh my god, it actually has a special attack. That is hilarious. I'm actually surprised how fast you run.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you, closer.
Time for the party.
Okay, those energy oh, that's a lot of energy gems.
Mission complete. We did it.
Thanks.
Giant insects and giant robots.
I really gotta start using those things more.
Energy.
Last team, headed
Like, I don't think there's a downside for using the overdrive, is there?
Charge complete.
That certainly is one way to get rid of not Godzilla. Got it.
We will find out what they're planning.
Okay, we are not using this assault rifle anymore. That is way too weak of a weapon. That is not the assault rifle I know and love from EDF. I missed some gems? Double A. Well, at least I got my money back.
There's been a lot of switching to the Rebellion lately.
Huh. I wish I'd joined them 5 years ago. If I did, by now I wouldn't...
Hey, careful with that sort of talk.
Right. Just saying. Things haven't exactly been great with the EDF.
You know, with statements like that, you kind of need to build it towards something, or building character conflict, or showing that the EDF is tyrannical in some capacity. You can't just say it. I actually have... Do I actually have the sniper rifle one yet? I do not have the sniper rifle one yet. That is surprising. Alright, let's dump this.
How's your finances?
The assault rifle. That is terrible as a gun. Yeah, so there's channel points now. You can basically call it like they're copying. They are basically emulating what Mixer actually does. Like, so if you actually watch a streamer on Mixer, you actually get points. As for what those points do, I honestly can't remember because it's been a while since I've actually been on Mixer to watch people stream on that platform. But channel points though, they actually have a couple of functions. So the fundamental functions of channel points. Speaking of stuff here, so you can basically do like highlight your message, and you can control a lot of things about it. So you can control how much it costs to actually do a reward. So you can I can decrease the cost of highlight my message, unlock a random sub emote, send a message in sub only mode. So if you have channel points but you engage in sub only mode, there might be a way around it. So apparently, like, they're kind of giving away, like, even if you don't sub, you can still use your channel points to make a message. You can unlock an emote using your points and modify a single emote. So modifying an emote basically means like black and white, add little glasses onto it, you can invert it, little things, they're basically little playthings. But you can also, with channel points, make your own rewards. Now obviously it's not like alerts or anything like that, it's something more nebulous. Let's just say, hypothetically, I ran a stream in which we're playing a game, and you can actually, Newton, there's a nice little, actually, emote there from, I'm guessing that's Elegy of Games. Those are nice emotes, actually. Yeah, so you did a black and white emote there for, Elegy there. And you can put in a pumpkin, I think that's the Halloween event, so you expect seasonal ones. But you can also do other emotes, like, say, hypothetically, let's use Proton John, actually, and his fortune cookie, for example. Let's say he actually will want people to impeach a game. Now, let's say, hypothetically, obviously, impeaching a game outright, let's make that a high reward. You can say, you know what, if you spend 10,000 channel points, you can impeach a game. Doesn't matter what it's playing or anything like that, you can impeach it. That can be your reward. So you can basically make your own rewards. So that's the new system here. I'm kind of just letting it go. You can even change the emote, so it's not just a circle. So obviously every person who streams will basically have a new emote to play with. Because like when Newton highlighted a message, I'm getting a notification saying redeemed highlight my message, 100 channel points, and it'll show a third emote. I'll be honest, I actually don't know what emotes to actually have. Like, I need to talk to someone about that. Like, really, like, kind of look at my channels, like, what the heck are you? What's your personality? What's your brand? Because I do fantasy, I do sci-fi stuff, and I do dungeon crawling. Typically, dungeon crawling is of the fantasy variety. Oh, and beat 'em ups, So it's really hard to actually say, like, hey, this is my thing. You know what? Power increases the longer... You know what, actually, I'm just gonna go with this as the laser rifle. The laser rifle was actually better. You'll forget that it exists by the end of the week. I think most people... I think right now it's... So there's actually a couple things, actually, Twitch released. So I'm gonna kind of speak for a little bit here, actually. So Twitch actually released the beta for Twitch Studio. I actually have it. I plan over the weekend to play around with it and actually try and use it in earnest. So it might actually affect these streams, or I might use this weekend to kind of do like, hey, we're doing Game Archive for the sake of testing out Twitch Studio, because Twitch Studio, it's obviously still in beta. It's still, in relation to OBS and XSplit, still very rough around the edges, but we'll be trying it, and I'd like to kind of run it through its paces and such, because what it actually... So one difference, actually, I can tell you right off the gate, right off the bat here. So I'm running this stream at 720p 60 FPS. Twitch Studio is recommending that I stream at 720 30 frames per second. Now that's, you know, not ideal here, but here's the thing though. This is Twitch Studio actually telling me, so it's actually detecting what my upload is, what my download is, and giving me a proper recommendation saying, if you are a newbie streamer, this is what you should be streaming at. And it also has the ability to do, you know, recording and, you know, stream record, so you can record your streams and such. But it's clearly focused on streaming. So I probably will do over the weekend. I'll probably do, like, some game archive stuff. No, so it does not unlock it forever. So what it actually will do is it will unlock it, I think, for 24 hours, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm trying to recall from TwitchCon. Yeah, so it's not like, oh, sub to a person and, you know, you don't need to sub to a person anymore or anything like that. No, if you want to actually get access to someone's emotes or their badges and such, or whatever rewards they might create, like John does with his sub-only Discord, for example. You know, streamers still at the end of the day will have to create some sort of value to get people to want to sub. Yeah, same thing with modding emotes too. And you can change them. So right now we're pretty much running on default values, and you do get rewards if you actually watch. Like, you watch a streamer multiple days in a row, the value will actually increase. So there is definitely rewards for watching someone over and over again. Let's take a look here. What's going on here? Urgent dispatch request from Blast Team. A large group of giant creatures have appeared in the Badlands areas. Both Drought and Hades has engaged them, but the battle is not looking good. The AL team is currently transporting resources to areas attacked by the Hivecraft, so our vehicle support will be unavailable. Oh, so you can actually unlock an emote that's modded. That's actually interesting. So it's like, I want to unlock an emote, but I wanted the modded version. Here you go. Oop. I should not be playing this on hard. You know, I don't remember reading anything that in the help guide. I don't think it does, though. I don't think it does. Oh my god, those were all queens.
How many are there?
Come on, we gotta take care of all of them. Nave, can Quake back us up?
Twins.
Negative. The unit that was stationed here was wiped out by the Hivecraft's main cannon 3 hours ago.
No.
Any backup would take at least an hour.
An hour? We won't last that long.
I'll see what I can do with HQ.
We're counting on you.
Alright.
If you don't get back here quickly, your energy core will lock down.
Warning. You left the mission area. Please return to mission area immediately.
Oh my god.
Online.
Nope. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, these. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I mean, I'm okay with this. Like, at the very least, I have a laser rifle. I'm trying to get the achievement, though. Let's be honest, we're... Oh my god, that does a decent amount of damage. Oop. Stay near your team. So I don't know if watching VODs will... Like, I do feel like... So they're taking away... I know they're taking away the comments for VODs, which is, I'll be honest, I'm kind of actually okay with that. But I still feel like Twitch needs to do something about that, because there's still the YouTube problem. The basic YouTube problem of people would rather watch a VOD on YouTube instead of on Twitch. Darn it, messed up. Boop. You know, it feels good when you do get the quick reload. I will give you that, Newton.
Still more of them. Will they give us a break?
Shoot in the butt. So yeah, honestly, I like the fact that there's Twitch points now, because there's a lot of ways to increase engagement, and they need to focus on people who, well, they are kind of like me. It's like, I don't earn enough money to justify subbing to people, but I'm okay being an active person. An active person. I'm terrible at aiming, apparently. Get out of here. You know, here's one thing I will say that was kind of nice about the VODs, though. You got to see other people talk. And so as a mod, I mean, here's the thing, like, granted there are mod tools, actually, to see, like, what the chat log was, even after a stream is over. There are many tools, actually, like that. Let's go round 2. But you're right, not many people actually commented on the VODs. Like, I can't think of anyone who would actually comment on the VOD.
They're crawling as a crew! Well, this is just great. That blast slot really don't mess around.
Kinda wish the sniper rifle would puncture enemies.
It's like a river of bugs! We have to stop that!
I also just realized, you know, if I wasn't actually getting this, I'm gonna be glad once I finish the achievement for the sniper rifle. Shoot, missed my chance. What was the other reason? So they didn't hide anything about why they're taking away the other chat rooms. Primary reason, nobody used it. Like, it's such an infant, you know, such a minority of people that actually use the alternate chat rooms. Because, let's be honest, something like Discord exists. And a streamer, because you have to understand, you know, a streamer's not going to be able to see multiple chat rooms. They're only going to see one. There's more to this mission.
It's a horde of giant creatures. Watch out!
More of them? Damn it! How many of these are there?
They're coming! Look out! Wish we could just
So it's more of a simple reason. It's, you know, you can't attribute it to, like, oh, people doing terrible things. Oh my god, what the heck are those things? Well, at least I'll get my... I'm actually taking this right now. I'm actually more afraid of the ants. Come on. Shoot, I missed my chance to reload. Run away! Really love that feature, actually. Does it not hide? You can hide normal chat right already. You can minimize chat. That's not an issue, really.
Enemies pushing us back? Taking too many hits.
Oh my god, oh, that's a lot of scorpions. Damn it. Probably shouldn't be using this weapon.
Did we do too much?
Everyone okay?
This is disgusting. Oh, spoiler boxes and such. Oh, maybe.
Will they give us a break?
Maybe. I mean, like the big thing, I think people like. It's hard to make a good chat room that'll satisfy everyone. And so at the end of the day, you kind of just have to let the streamers have control of what's actually happening. Or what is allowed and not allowed. Because if all of a sudden, like, you're allowing, like, here's spoiler comments, you're gonna get those people, it's like, well, we don't want you to use that. I think if anything, if you were, you'd have to at least give the option. Okay, I gotta admit, you, like, surprisingly can actually just, like, slide around. That's really cool. Yeah, that's actually another thing, actually, I'd like to be able to take a look at and show. It's not implemented yet, but there's gonna be dedicated mod channels. Or a way to view a streamer through mod channels. So, like, moderators are gonna get their own... They're gonna get their own dedicated page. Of course, that results in a much smaller streaming viewer, but you can still control a lot of things with it. This is not an ideal stage for this weapon, and these. Well, honestly, actually being the Prowler's perfectly fine.
I got no time to stick around and play with you right now. Being the best is all about managing distance.
See, I don't think the Special Forces thing works with EDF. Keep pressing the wrong buttons when trying to shoot.
Squad leader, I'm out of ammo. Same here. You guys, retreat and regroup. Captain, at this rate.
Mage to blast leader. An ally reinforcement unit is approaching. Almost there.
Finally.
Actually, reinforcements?
Look at that.
Enemy reinforcements.
Enemy reinforcements? Well, this isn't... not what I wanted. Alright, I need to reduce some numbers here.
This is Gale 3, approaching mission area. We brought a new toy. Dropping it in now.
Oh, please be me.
This isn't a game.
That's
A new toy.
Latest Warmac. What do you think?
Oh, please tell me I get one.
Toy for you.
All right, everyone, into the war mech.
Oh, baby.
Operation system coordinated.
Oh, it's you literally a beam weapon. Oh, the sparks of what EDF is here. Could use a reticle though. And feel like could use a reticle.
Impact confirmed. Damage.
Oh, there's a heavy machine gun too. Okay. Oh, you can firebolt at once. Okay.
might actually do it.
Don't get cocky. One thing at a time.
How much do you think this cost? I want it back in one piece, okay?
Anything. Until you get one of these.
Hello? This thing is worth more than you are.
Ah, finally a belt. Okay, these little Velgadas are pretty nice. Alright, hang on a second. Eject!
Detaching from vehicle.
I have to do this. I'm sorry. We have to actually collect what's left here. How did I miss that?
Major damage to vehicle.
Okay, never mind.
Evacuation recommended.
My own allies are gonna kill me. Honestly, it needed this scene. This scene needed to happen a lot sooner, though.
If we keep this up, we can win.
This is a scene that needed to happen a lot sooner. You can't pick up drops of mech. I don't know if you can or not, and I'd rather not take the chance. Especially with how mobile
Wonderful work, everyone.
you can actually be with the Prowler. So that's honestly the reason why I'm doing it. I don't know if you can pick stuff up in the mech or not. I'm only doing it because it's faster. Like, look how fast you can actually fly.
Biggest pile of crap
Oh.
I ever saw.
Like, that's literally the only reason. It's just efficiency's sake. Like, I picked up all the gems. And I got the sharpshooter achievement. Good, we can actually move away from the sniper rifle. And we can play around with the railgun.
Hello, brave EDF soldiers. It's Libby. How are you doing? I heard some amazing news today. Apparently, new Vormex are stationed at various EDF locations. A unique, multi-layered armor made from a 22mm honeycomb-structured ceramic alloy, along with a 15.6mm heavy cannon and an 8,000 kilowatt beam pile. Ooh, looks unbeatable. I'd love to ride it sometime. Just kidding. I'm terrible with machines. I spent hours rehearsing that last line. Unlike the mechanics who work at DDF Industries. I was so sad when I heard there were brave EDF soldiers who lost their lives in the Hivecraft attack. But with the Vormex, EDF's victory is inevitable.
That's right. Inevitable.
If we can mass produce them, that is. We barely have enough resources for bullets.
Goggles, retro goggles. Bigfoot. I wonder if the Bigfoot is actually what they're talking about.
Dig around all you like.
Is that the Bigfoot? Yep, it's the Bigfoot. Or maybe not, actually. That's not... No, actually it is, but it's just different, though. Wyvern rocket and heavy machine gun. Interesting. I know I can't actually... Well, I can use these. I'm just choosing not to. We'll mess around with these a bit. Eventually. I'm surprised, actually, these things can only take energy gems. But let's be honest, we're here to see weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. Yeah, weapons. Ooh, we got an... Oh, it's red. Not as much damage, though. I'm surprised. And less... No, actually, no, not less range. Delayed trigger response, silverback. So they're all silverbacks. What makes this one so special? A unique silverback railgun, developed by Kong Wan. Or Wang. This support weapon can release 3 different elements. Oh. Is a charge weapon with the element release changing based on how long it is charged for. Giant creatures and ravagers have varying resistance to cold, electric, and heat, with some exhibiting partial or complete immunity, yada yada yada. It's enhanced to deal more damage than the predecessor. While not as generic as other silverback models, it can be still used as a primary weapon. Interesting. But let's be honest, that's not what we're here for. We are here to do as much damage as possible with the weapon.
I've got great vibes over here too.
Let's try that out. I am curious. I should actually take the vehicles out for a spin. But for now, though, actually, there's one other thing we could do. Let's actually switch over to the Deathstalker. What's this mission debriefing? Sidero creatures have appeared in the urban area. Blast team, exterminate these enemies. There's one more thing I should mention. The Rebellion has been dumping highly explosive waste in this area. Watch out for red barrels. They'll explode on impact. Good advice. As of 2040, UNNN is the only broadcasting news radio station. Not afraid to come to the front lines for reports, they aren't exactly the best of terms with EDF.
This mission is to eliminate the aggressors. There's an aggressor signal near you that appears to contain a lot of energy gems. They must be storing a large amount of energy gems in their body. Be sure to exterminate them.
Oh, that is amazing.
Enemy sighted. What?
Oh, I see what they mean by
Pay attention to your surroundings. Stay alert. The red drones are explosive.
Must stay alert.
Okay, that's actually really cool. So you don't really get to move your cursor that much when you're charging this thing. But the damage is definitely worth it. Did not mean to shoot that. Oh, you're still alive. Shoot. What the? It actually feels pretty good, honestly. Hang on a second. Never mind. Alright. Alright. Never mind. I'm shooting the trees. I'm sorry. Captain Planet would be ashamed of me. Hey, that's been plenty of time. It's been a while, man. Where have you been? You know, core gameplay-wise, it's perfectly fine. It really is more EDF. Downside, though, it's being really serious. You got accepted onto a full-time job today. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. What is it? Hopefully it's something you actually like to do, or actually want to work at.
Signal on the radar.
That's awesome, man. You should be proud of yourself. You're a layer pick operator at an airplane warehouse. As long as you like the job, that's really what matters, man. I don't know what you're going to be responsible for. It sounds like it might involve heavy machinery. Alright, oh my god, they're all destroying all my buildings. You guys need to stop destroying my buildings. Examine the parts, make sure there's snuff while packing and stuff and unloading. Ah. But it feels weird, honestly. This is like an EDF Rain if they were... So, EDF Rain is developed by Utes. Don't you dare jump on me. So it went in a different direction, and I think the direction they went with is let's actually be somewhat taken seriously. Because it definitely feels more action-based. Oh no. I will say though, some of the guns, like, I don't know. It's... I think a lot of people, like even myself, like my first EDF was EDF 4.1. Like that was a major shock to the system what kind of game that, you know, EDF actually was. You know, at its core of it, it was, you know, complete B-movie schlock. But it was good B-movie schlock. Come on, I can't shoot a thing here. You gotta be really precise with this railgun here. I feel like a stormtrooper right now. Like, I actually wouldn't mind if one of the descriptions was, like, one of the requirements for a lot of missions were, like, not destroy the city. I know it's very anti-EDF to say that, but still. It's like just having the city be destroyed naturally kind of makes a big difference. Although I will say this railgun is really good. Yeah, this is on hard mode. And I feel like not being able to destroy the building freely. Because let's be honest, buildings is your cover in this game. And it's actually really good cover. Oh, that was a fence. Oh, did I miss something? Aha, I did. Like the class I'm playing right now is actually the Prowl Rider. So now everyone can basically be whatever class they want to be. It's also kind of a weird decision. To actually let people be whatever class they want to be.
We got the short end of the stick here.
And there's not even a theme song. Like, that's the weirdest part, honestly. There's not even a theme song. Like, you do have a wheel, but it's like here. You just have a basic cheer. That's it. There's no singing. And speaking of which, actually, here's the other thing. You basically have a limit break. Like I said, they really went in a different direction.
We got them all.
Mission complete.
Also, this is what the Prowl Rider's overdrive can do.
Time to gather up the gems. We got the energy gems.
You can freaking ride a giant scorpion.
I hate teaming up with Frost. Pain in the neck.
I guess AA is actually the highest you can get. That's a lot. That was a lot of red gems. Yeah, that's the other thing, actually. Progression in this game. So it's no longer item RNG. And I like that. But at the same time, there's somewhat of a downside. So if you ever played...
Introducing some hot new products.
I wouldn't say that, honestly. I think... Here's the thing. Like, the core of EDF is just very straight up aim and shoot gameplay. Run around, aim, shoot, and you're playing on massive maps that basically turn into a flat plane through the eventual playing through of that mission. This feels like it's a much more condensed experience, because even the map sizes are so small. I mean, extremely small. Especially compared to, like, EDF 4.1. Because you're not... You know, there's still maps that are big. Like, there are still massive-sized maps here that you'll be getting. Like, you're still getting the core experience, but I feel like this Yuke's decision was, let's try and make it serious. While I feel like it should have gone... It didn't need to be silly. It just needed to be... It needed to be Starship Troopers, honestly. It needs to go to that level of ironic military propaganda and showing that the world, you know, loved it. And this game isn't giving like that slow, it's giving a somewhat slow escalation that things are getting really difficult. 5 wasn't serious. Well, I don't know. I never bought it. Like, so the hardest thing, honestly, for this year, I'd honestly say 2019 for me has been a terrible year. Not only in terms of streaming, because I missed out on pretty much like half a year of streaming, because I was so focused on trying to find another job. Still working on that, unfortunately. Like, honestly, it was a really waste of a year for me. It was a failure, actually. I'd honestly say 2019 this year for me has demonstrated how much of a failure, I have accomplished this year. And I'm not afraid to actually say that. I think a lot of people will, you know, it's like, you don't want to think of yourself as a failure. It's like, no, I failed this year. 2019 has been a complete failure for me. Couldn't find a new job. You know, I'm not happy with my current job. It doesn't make me happy. I'm completely exhausted, spent, yada, yada, yada. Gave up streaming in hopes to get a new job. And I haven't been able to do that. And even now, with my new projects and stuff, it's like I bought a website and such. You know, because I saved up what money I had and bought a website. And you can buy a website, your own space, and have it last for 2 years. It doesn't actually cost that much. I haven't been able to write blogs about it. Because I have struggling... part of it is because I'm a perfectionist. Part of it is because I'm a perfectionist, but the other part of it is... I have a hard time delivering personality when I write. You know, I'm very straight to the point of like, here's what you need to do. 1, 2, 3, I'm done. But what a lot of people actually want, though, is something with a little more punch, a little more personality, and being able to actually really talk about a topic. But when I go into that depth, it's hard for me to stay focused. And you might actually notice that during these streams. Like, in the moment, you like my back. People actually don't mind me talking about random things, or I'm constantly pivoting from topic to topic. But blogs, writing a blog, like, I wanted to actually write more about TwitchCon. Like, one actual awesome tool I actually got was a LoomCube. So LoomCube's a company that actually, along with Elgato, actually developed a key light. So if you ever heard of the Elgato key lights, you probably are aware that there are basically devices that are portable lighting sources, which is something that streaming has been needed for decades, honestly. I know I'm exaggerating here, but needed for years. But one of the best things I actually bought at TwitchCon was actually the LoomCube. LUMECUBE. And it's a little portable key light. Just comes on a little stand, an adjustable stand, so you can tilt it left and right and such. And it's literally a battery pack, which is surprising to actually hear. It's, you know, it's a portable battery pack that also serves as a light source. All LED, does cool light and warm light. And it's like $170. And that includes the stand. You can probably get it for like $140 without the stand. But I would recommend getting the stand for it because obviously if you're streaming, you're going to need something to put it on. But it does use a basic, what is it, 1/4-inch thread bolt. Something very common with cameras and such. So if you do a lot of photography. But it's really nice as a key light because it's portable, you don't need to wire it up or anything like that, and if you're using the least amount of power, they can last for 8 hours. And these things are bright. I want to write about that. I haven't done it. So, a lot of things, honestly, I need to be doing. But I don't have the time because I get home from work exhausted. I wake up, I go to sleep at like midnight or 1 o'clock, wake up at 6, and then I get ready for work. And then I'm at work from 7:30 to, 5 o'clock. And so I'm going home, I'm mentally drained, because I don't even get to take breaks at my current job right now. Because there's just that much work to be done. And so that makes it hard once I get home. Gotta cook dinner. And I want to do streaming because streaming is the only way I can actually de-stress. But at the same time, I know I need to sit down. It's like, you gotta write a job application. You gotta write something for your blog. And so I've kind of run into this weird wall where I'm at this age, especially now I'm at this age, where it's like, I need a skill. I need a hard trade. I haven't been able to find that from all my years of working. And that makes it really rough. That's why I actually tell a lot of people, if you're gonna get a career now, you have to get a trade that lets you create a portfolio. That's why I encourage a lot of things. Like education, getting a higher education is actually worthwhile. The downside of it is that a lot of the education you will get is, if it doesn't allow you to create something or create a portfolio, or if you're not lucky enough to be able to get a job in your field, you can be completely lost. 72% of people in the United States don't even work a job related to their major at all. That is absolutely atrocious to actually know. And that's fine, people can learn new skills and such, but the other downside is how we actually place people in employment. We define people so by their employment history. And that's my problem. I'm so heavily defined by employment history. And my employment history is scattered. That I actually had something that was extremely demoralizing. I got contacted by a temp agency that was looking for data entry jobs. Data entry, basic thing. Anyone can do data entry. I'm fast with a keyboard and such. It's a job I could do. The recruiter actually said, we don't consider you qualified for this position, but if you know of anyone who you would refer to, we would appreciate that. For a guy looking for a new job, that is extremely demoralizing to read. Something as simple as data entry. I'm not considered qualified for it by a recruiter. That is how damaged my employment history has actually made me. And so I know, like, my only real solution is I either have to grin and bear doing the job, try to create content, which is basically you have to make YouTube videos, you have to show, like, hey, I know how to do video editing, I know how to do photo editing, and so I can actually at least show people, it's like, hey, I have this skill set. When in reality, honestly, all I really want as a career is do something like work at Noise, work at Power Spike, work as a person who spends their time getting live streamers or people who work in the video game industry connected to brands. Something very hard, but also at the same time very simple, and it plays to my strengths. I love sitting down and being able to support other people in their endeavors. But the problem is my skill set is so nebulous, it's not specific. It's not like, I don't know SQL. I know how to use MS Access, I know basic SQL database practices and such. But in reality, it's like, okay, we want someone who's certified in SQL. Do you know how to do that? No, I don't. I don't have that training. And if you don't have the training or you don't have the experience, employers are not going to consider you at all. Same thing with a lot of the jobs I want to go for. They require a marketing degree. Kind of hard to get a marketing degree these days. When it's like, when you don't really have the time, because a full-time job quite literally takes up all of your time. Like, people very much underestimate how much people are working that 8 to 5, because it used to be 9 to 5, but now it's 8 to 5. And you might be surprised how that one little hour can make a huge difference. Right now, though, why don't we actually do one more mission here? We got time. Let's finish up one more mission. Sorry about the rant there, but that's like even was it Dan's Gaming? Like, the only reason I even feel comfortable about talking about this, like, I actually listened to Dan's Gaming talk, and this is a super successful streamer. I remember he actually got his emote of him. It wasn't like it's an emote of him, like a flirt emote, but basically the emote was basically a cartoonish version of him, you know, dressed up in a dress and kissing with a little heart attached to it. It's very adorable, honestly. They were talking about the downside of where he is, and I feel very much a parallel to it, is that he doesn't really have friends to go hang out with. He feels alone a lot of the time. Of course, the major difference, like, he's very successful, he has a career doing this, but you do sacrifice a lot by doing something like streaming. There's a huge difference between someone who embraces their local community versus embracing an online community. The downside of embracing an online community is something very simple. at the end of your day job and such, you don't really have a lot of people locally to connect with or talk to. There's no direct friends that want to spend the time to go hang out and eat and get a couple of drinks, or go to the gym, or go participate and such. And it only gets harder when you're older, too, because there's a lot less people who are either less trusting or don't want to talk about a lot of those things. So it's kind of nice to see even someone who's even as successful as him, like, say, you gotta be able to talk about that stuff. You can't lay it all out on the table at the front. You don't want to lay it all at once. I could, you know, I would love, like, the one irony, actually, a lot of starting YouTubers, got their start, especially in the video game scene, simply, yes, they were playing video games, but at the same time, they were also talking about their previous jobs. They were making it interesting that. I do have interesting job stories, not of the positive variety. And you know, the one thing you never do, you never talk badly about your current job. So there's still, ironically enough, a lot of taboos. And a lot of people know, a lot of jobs you might work at aren't exactly the best. And you know there's gonna be, you know, it might just be one person, or it literally might just be the job itself. But as ironic as it is, people love hearing about that stuff. If you're employed by that current person and you talk about that stuff publicly, you are, modern day employers, even in the, for gaming job stuff, they absolutely despise it still. It's a weird taboo. It's kind of a strange taboo. People have no problem talking bad about their previous jobs, but at the same time, they don't want to actually, they don't want to hear it. Like a certain amount of time has to pass. It's no problem. I'm sure you'll find something. I hesitate on agreeing with you on that. I really do. But for now, though, I didn't even read the description here. Mysterious pillar. Unknown giant objects have appeared in various areas. Lightning Team is currently working with the EDF Air Force to learn more about them. Squall is at the coast area investigating one of these mysterious objects now. Head over there and assist them in the battle. Yeah, here's the thing, I am using my free time. I'm using my free time to stream. It may only be 2 hours, but it's still what free time I have. Because typically what I do after I finish streaming, and I'll tell you, I get ready for the next day.
This is Squad Leader in Area C-42. We see the giant column-like object as reported.
A new aggressor weapon?
Most likely, but the object itself has not moved.
What the heck?
Then we'll strike first. Last team, prepare to deploy.
Ooh. Destroy the pillar.
Blast Leader, HQ has named the giant objects Pillars. This mission's objective, to investigate one of these pillars and destroy it.
Roger that. We're on the move.
Oh, they do penetrate. I forgot about that.
It bounced off. Same here. Our attacks have no effect.
Those pillars reflect attacks.
Oh, dear.
Commander, at this rate,
attacking the pillar is a waste of bullets. Eliminate the enemies around it.
Roger. All units, focus on the enemies around the pillar.
That is a lot of enemies.
Speed things up.
Mike, this isn't the time for your rocket launcher.
Yes, ma'am. Sheesh. I was just kidding. The mission has been updated.
eliminate the enemies.
Oh my god, I got myself backed into a wall here already. Ah, come on. Oh my god. You're right, there is too many. Ah, darn it. Come on.
Stay focused, closer.
Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, this is not acceptable. Too close, too close. You're invading my personal space.
Resupply now while we have the chance.
Ugh.
Enough of this. Oh, this is harder than it looks.
Come on, seriously? Oh, they now explode with poison gas.
That's about enough of this.
Do enemies just fall, just decompose by falling through the floor?
That enemy has a strong resistance against laser weapons.
What? What the heck do they have resistance against lasers? They're lasers! And they also blow up. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean they're still dead.
Wow, Team Blast is so cool.
Torg? Wait, Torg? Wait, from like Borderlands? Oh, that wasn't... That was a happy accident.
This is too much.
What the... What the heck did you get there?
They're striking in groups. I'm getting out of here.
Thank goodness for this railgun. Ah, stupid.
Look at those numbers.
Major damage to
Okay.
gear.
Not bad, I guess.
Torg hates lasers. Why would you hate lasers? They're lasers. I mean, granted, he is a businessman, so that might explain it. Oh dear. See, I don't like this non-special forces stuff. I like seeing an army versus an army getting absolutely destroyed by a bunch of giant insects. Because when you constantly deal with small squads, yeah, sure, it makes you feel important.
Did support go to sleep or what?
Doesn't make you feel the gravity of a gigantic battle. Because they're new and they're not explosions. Rather. I mean, it makes sense, at least. I can understand why he doesn't like it. Get out of my face. You can die too.
What the hell? What's going on here? Come and get some ants.
I mean, granted, when I played Borderlands 2, I did enjoy using some Torg weapons. Specifically, their rocket launchers. They were really good at making rocket launchers. Honestly, I feel like right now my two favorite classes might actually be this and the Trooper, oddly enough. Wait, can you swim? Nope, okay, so it literally is out of the battle area. Come on, not another wave. Alright.
Don't attack the pillar. It'll bounce back.
Oh no. You know, I never... You know, I can actually play the pre-sequel. I think I have a code for it on... Seriously? Come on, game. Please. Please, game. Come on. You know, I will say, like, this is very picky. Oh, come on, it's a freaking mountain. I'm actually surprised it's being that restrictive on me. There we go.
More of them. Will they give us a break?
Like, I think, honestly, I've peaked on Borderlands. I think that's because I spent so much time on the second one, because I got every single achievement possible. It doesn't mean I got every character up to max level. I did the bare minimum for the Gunzerker. Alright, this is ridiculous. Hang on a second. We're fixing this. Alright.
Attacks don't even scratch the pillar. Attack the enemies around it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Can I jump? Can I jump? No, you cannot jump. This was a terrible choice for a bug. Oh my god, I'm falling down the mountain. Got him. This is very unwieldy. It does not give me a lot of confidence for the, not give me a lot of confidence for the flying vehicles in this game. At least this is a long overdrive.
Nicely, we got them all.
I gotcha.
Oh man! Last team, headed home.
I do appreciate this, though. Like, this is actually very well done. Or, like, you can even release the tether.
Alright, now to resupply.
Recharging energy.
So it's actually, honestly, pretty nice. As a PA gear. Like, it's a class that, at least to me, it works. You very rarely 100% games anymore.
Latest rumor says the team captain's cousin joined the rebellion.
Another turncoat? Sure hearing a lot of that lately.
I will say, streaming definitely has changed the way I play a lot of games. I never really went for 100%. Well, actually no. Let me put it this way. Before achievements existed, whenever I played a game, I felt like I was getting 100%. Now that games have achievements, it makes it very difficult to know if you're actually really getting the full experience of a game. Because there are games, like this game actually, it has very benign achievements. And a lot of the things I'm actually doing in-game, I'm doing just because there's some achievements, like defeat 100 enemies using an assault rifle, defeat 100 enemies using a shotgun, and so on and so forth. Those are very benign. Same thing with, like, you know, travel 200 meters without touching the ground in a single mission using the Prowl Rider PA gear. It doesn't really lead to anything, you know, like, those achievements are benign. They don't really feel like you're making you miss something. But RPGs have that issue where it's like, an achievement could lead to let you know, it's like, hey, you missed a boss, you missed something special. You know, keep looking for it. But they don't design it like that. a lot of the time, you know, there's super secret bosses in games. That's pretty normal. I actually learned only recently, Indivisible, a game I actually got every single achievement for, and beat the game. Yeah, that's the other part. So that's the downside about it, is that they can spoil stuff too. So you don't know, it's like, well, what am I getting myself into here? But there's like very few people who actually get the time to 100% games and stuff. Like Gerard the Completionist, he completes games and does game reviews. That's really all he does, actually. But the gimmick is that he completes them. And if there isn't a way to 100% them, then he creates a definition in which how he can 100% them. And for a lot of retro stuff, honestly, a lot of retro games, and I appreciate them, its focus wasn't, okay, here's 100%, it's more of, enjoy the game when you're playing with it. Enjoy the story. And that's what I really try and focus on when I'm playing a lot of the game stuff, even when I'm streaming still. It's about enjoying the moment and enjoying what the game has to offer. It's like, if I look at EDF Iron Rain objectively, I'd honestly say, for using the brand name of EDF, it's strange to see a game take itself so seriously, but not offering the comedy escapades that it should have. Oh, that I expected from 4.1. I feel like 4.1 might have been like that diamond in the rough there, where you know you're getting extremely simplistic gameplay. Designed by Sandlot, I think it was, actually. Where they weren't the best game developers or anything like that. Like this, Yuke's here is showing a lot of really, really good competency in design. And that's a weird thing to actually think, like, oh, here's this game that's like just a point-and-click shooter and stuff. It's like, look at the graphics, honestly. Like, look how far it's come with Unreal Engine. Look how far game development has actually gone from just even something like the PlayStation 3's time to today. Massive. Massive difference. Like, if you bring EDF 4.1 up, it feels like you're playing some PlayStation 2 game with maybe PlayStation 3 graphics. This game here is literally so well designed. You can do repelling, there's grabbing. Like, this motion stuff takes a lot of work to actually pull off, and pull off well. Like, not many game developers could actually say, it's like, hey, they designed their game like this. You know, designing multiple weapons that actually do different things. Not many game developers can actually say they've accomplished that. Like, you definitely did, you know, something right. Like, honestly, if this game was branded as something else that's meant to take itself seriously, it's like, I would be amazed by this game. But because it actually uses a brand name, you kind of have that expectation. Like, it delivers on the core expectations. Like, here's the Earth fighting aliens and giant insects. That's accomplished. Downside, though, it's missing that comedy. The inadvertent B-movie comedy that makes it enjoyable. Like, you know they're trying to be serious, but you know in reality it's kind of feels goofy. Or is there just an undeniable spirit or over-exaggeration that makes it enjoyable? But that's going to do it for me tonight. We definitely gone over here. So I think tomorrow, I think we got a good rotation here. So that's actually every single class here. So what we'll probably actually do tomorrow, let me actually back out. Whoops, too far. I think we'll go back to the trooper here. There we go. This is a trooper. Did I seriously customize him with the light armor? I did. I literally designed everyone with that because I do not like... Yeah, I just don't like the, like this heavy gear, these ground uniforms and such. You know what? Just because we can, we're gonna wear that tomorrow. Sport the EDF t-shirt there. Let's enjoy being random here. But I think we'll... Whoops, that is the wrong PA gear. That is the wrong P... Did I seriously? Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy fix. PA gear, trooper. Boom, done. So we'll probably actually move around between the classes as a rotation. And see how that goes. But for now, though, I kind of like this. It's weird, actually. I started using Stream Elements, and now with the whole browser dock system, I get that weird system where it's like, I don't feel like I need to use Stream Elements anymore. It's a terrible thing, honestly, to actually say that, but it's really, really cool, actually, that something in OBS browser docks. Like, there's so many things I do know about that I should be writing about to help people who actually want to stream it, but I can't seem to put pen to paper, basically. That's my big issue. Pen to paper and also voice to video. That's my biggest struggle, honestly. I'm the type of person, you ask me a question, you talk to me about it in the moment and such. I love going into the depth stuff. And one thing I've actually been trying to do, actually, and what I need to do, is actually just make a scene in OBS that actually shows OBS. So I can actually show people how to actually do things in OBS. I wouldn't mind actually doing streams where it's like, hey, this is an OBS class. Here's how you use OBS. Here's how to use XSplit. What kind of streaming questions do you guys might have? I'd love to be able to try and do that stuff. Obviously, it probably wouldn't, because not many people know I exist, and I gotta work on branding and such, first and foremost. But for now, though, why don't we go take a look and see who else is streaming right now. Out of the people I follow here... You know what? Here's a guy actually I got to know at TwitchCon, actually, and I've been watching him a little bit. He actually is a Twitch affiliate, but he actually streams full-time. It is actually his career, and it's really awesome he's actually been able to do that. The downside is, though, since he streams 3 times a day, it honestly doesn't seem like he'll reach the numbers required by the partnership program to become a full-fledged partner. And I feel like he actually does a great job streaming a wide variety of content. And he has a really varied schedule. So even if you don't like watching his night streams, you might actually like watching his day streams. You might like watching his afternoon streams instead. I'm just gonna give a raid to Clubbin' Baby Seals. Yes, it is called Clubbin' Baby Seals. Not that type of clubbing, as in we're going to the club. And it looked like he is streaming the newest, and it's a weird game for me to actually rate him on is, well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It got remade, and it looks like it's out now. So, go tell him I said hi. Go enjoy a more serious military shooter. But, until then, thank you very much for watching, and take care.